Have you ever wondered what makes Disney songs sound like Disney songs? How do people have this voice that just feels Disney-ish? Well, the answer is intensity and animation. And sometimes you just need to show it in your face. This element of animation and smile and let your eyes get wide and full of wonder, and it's easier to access that voice. And I have so many voice students that want to sing Disney songs, but they don't know how to sound like Disney characters. And so these exercises are going to help you with reaching into your heart for animation and intensity and fun and wonder, okay? So I always love the hello, folks. So just let's start there with our Mickey Mouse sound. Hello, folks. Huh, and you can feel it coming from kind of back here. And it's kind of just filling your head. Okay, so try that. Hello, folks. Hello, folks. And that sound right there just gets you giggling and feeling animated, right? And so before we get into this, remember the rules for the voice studio and how you stand. If you haven't watched some of my foundation videos, go back and watch some of those where I talk about how do we stand, what's our posture. But just remember, your feet are shoulder width apart. One foot is slightly in front of the other. Your shoulders are back and down. And if you were hanging from a string from the crown of your head, your chin would be nice and straight. Okay? If you notice that your voice or your chin starts going like this, that is your reminder to open your mouth wider. Drop your jaw. La. I see students do this all the time as they start to go higher. Just remember that's drop your jaw lower. Okay? So those are just some basics to think about. Remember, you're breathing from your belly. Your ribs are expanding here. And that is where your power is coming from. So when you breathe lower, that's where your power is coming from versus up here, where not only did I just kind of tense up my neck, but now, is this where I want my sound to be coming from? No, I want to use more of my body. I want it to come from down as far as possible and up through my diaphragm, my solar plexus, where all my power is, right? So feel that today. That's going to really help with the animation and the intensity, okay? So some exercises for this. Let's do it one more time. Hello, folks. Hello, folks. It's Mickey here, right? And that just is fun. And I want to start with some straw sounds because straw sounds, our SOVT exercises really help with getting clarity. And there's a lot of clarity in Disney sounds. Now, like I naturally, what we would call like hypovalve, I'm naturally a little more breathy, a little more velvety, and maybe you are too. In this case, these exercises are excellent because they do just help us to kind of keep a little bit more clarity in our voice and not let so much breath out, give us better breath control. Maybe you hypervalve where you're more yee, more nah, like have like a little more harsh quality to your voice. And these are still great for you because again, it's just finding that balance in the middle. And so I have a straw. This is a singing straw, but you can use just your lips. You can use any old straw you have at the house. So I'm going to use this. We're going to do a few ups and downs on the scale with this. We're going to go up an octave plus a step. And then back down the scale. Okay? So it's going to sound like this. And I'm going to use my straw. Keep going. Nice. And then do another little glide. Oh, my voice just feels a little bit more effortless than it did a few minutes ago. It's just such a great exercise. I hope your voice is feeling better. I already feel like I can be more animated. I just want to be like Ariel. And I want to say, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? So how do we get that sound just a little bit more? We get that clarity. We get that enthusiasm in our voice. And think bright vowels. This is great for musical theater as well. But Disney, absolutely add smile. I always say opening up that, let's do that. Do a yawn. Raising that soft palate helps things to click in tune, and the smile gives it style. Okay? This isn't about singing like this and like we're really big smiles and you have like tight vowels. You still keep a nice bright vowel or a nice open vowel. But you want to add a smile. So it's like that. It's not it's open first, and then add the smile. That just brightens the sound, okay? This is as opposed to like the darker choir vowels that we want to use when we want to blend, when we want to sound really rich, when we want to sound more mature. We have this sort of, it can get a little froggy when you're a soloist if you get too into that, making your vowels tall and back, like it can sound rich and big and nice blending for a choir. But when you're a soloist, especially when you're doing Disney, you want to brighten it up. So instead of putting it back, I can kind of feel it back here. You want to bring it forward. Yay, I can feel it out here in the front of my face. Okay, so just play around with that. If you were a choir person and you have your choir hat on and you feel like you need to sing like, you know, Angelus Domini, la 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 la. Yes, that's wonderful. Take that hat off. Put your Disney hat on. Because now we're out here in the front. Okay, so now that's going to be Angelis Domini. It's out here. Okay, so just think of that for just different hats for different voices. I also love channeling people, pretending and impersonating people. So if you don't know how to access, or if you feel a little blocked towards this, I think channeling people that you know well, like common people to channel would be like Dolly Parton or Julia Child or Ariel from A Little Mermaid. So thinking of different characters, maybe you want to try to sound like a character from Moana or a character from any Disney movie, Belle or Ariel, or all these different Disney characters. You just think about them and try to sound like them. And if you add this brightness to your voice, you're gonna sound like those Disney characters. So just, these are some things to think about. It's the exercises of the Hello Folks, Mickey Mouse, the straw sound, you just get your voice sparkling and brighter, the smile to give it style while still opening up to a nice tall vowel, okay, are the things that are going to help you to get into that style. So I want to do a simple exercise for this, and I think I want to do I love to sing, okay? So if we were in choir, we would be like, I love to sing, right? Beautiful, lovely. If you're doing a classical song, beautiful, lovely. But we're doing animation today. So we're gonna put a different hat on, right? We're gonna have it be brighter. We're gonna get into that character. We're gonna be like, yes, I am a Disney princess today, and I'm just really excited about life, okay? So we're gonna do more of a I love to sing. So think bright, that tall vowel, but that brightness with the smile, and have it show in your face. And that's just gonna help your voice. So we're gonna try this. I love to sing. 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 Back down. I love to sing. 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 Okay, that got easier for me as it went, so that exercise was good. So just think about how I can add this bright quality to anything that I'm singing. Okay, I'm totally in the zone with this because it's so fun. So any exercise that you know and love from any choir or voice lessons you've done, you can just change in using that bright, smiley, tall, but like open and excited and like wondrous, and that can help. Okay, so just channel whatever your style you're going for here. Let's see. Let's also do, I have this Vivo exercise that I have in my intensity video, vocal intensity, and we can do this for Disney. This is great. So think the other way is vivo, vivo, vivo. And it's you want to have your voice as intense as possible and excited and enthusiastic, but as soft as possible. So it becomes this vivo, vivo, vivo. Okay, but now if we want a little more Disney quality, we're just gonna brighten it up with a little bit more of a smile, okay? So everything's gonna be the same, and if you wanna go watch that video of the Vivo in the intensity video, go for it. But here, we're just gonna tweak it by adding in a little bit more of that smile. We're still gonna try to have that little internal flame, but we're going to just brighten it up. So it's as quiet as we can, as enthusiastic as we can, and bright with our smile while still being nice and open. So only a few things to think about, but we can do it. So we're gonna go vivo, 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 vivo. Oop. Vivo, 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 vivo. Oh, it's so wonderful. Okay, so that wasn't a perfect representation. We're all human, right? But that's the idea. So add in that intensity if you're trying out for a musical, or if you want to be a Disney princess and you want to know how to sound that way. I hope these tips have helped you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you share this video with a friend or a young girl or boy or anyone in between that wants to sound like their favorite Disney princess. Share this with them, and I hope you have a magical, wonderful day.